A conversation with a blank canvas. Hey, do you think it is crazy to talk to a blank canvas before you even start to paint? Well, here is the thing. Many of us take inspiration from things around us, right? The nature, people, others' work, and even those inanimate items that are around us, right? So, what is the problem taking inspiration from a blank canvas? Right? So the problem is most of us do that, but we think talking to a blank canvas is mostly insane and it's not really what a person with full sanity would do, right? But here is it. In this video, you're going to learn how you can take inspiration from a blank canvas. You sit with the canvas, talk to it, and the canvas will reveal itself. So how to do that, and while you do that, the advantage is that you will get new inspirations every day and you will get to create new things which are not yet created in this world. Yes, so that's very interesting and that's what we are going to discuss about it on today's episode. Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Priya Sophia Jogi. I'm an artist, entrepreneur, and a coach. So, what I do is generally I help people to transform their house or workspace to achieve their goals by placing art, especially paintings, in the right place on the right wall based on some principles of feng shui and vastu. As an artist and as a coach, I help artists to monetize their artwork and teach them how to get about making money online through their art. So this is what I do. So today's video is about the inspiration that I got from a person called Nicholas Wilton. He runs Art to Life, and I have been watching him for quite some time, and I find his work quite amazing because the kind of contribution that he's providing to the art community is quite great. What he is exactly talking about is how to be yourself in expressing what you are, your core sense, which means if you are creating abstract work, you should be able to express it the way you feel it, and you should let the art talk. And that's something very inspirational that I find when he is showing his work and talking to his students, right? So today morning what happened was I saw one of his Instagram posts which said, life is too short to paint something you don't have feelings for. And that kept me thinking, because whenever I paint, I'm just in love with my painting, And when I think, why is that? I always like my painting, whether it turned out good or not. Okay. Sometimes your artwork turns out to be as you expected. Sometimes it does not. But what is it that made me fall in love with all my paintings that I create? Well, when I thought about it, I got an inspiration of making this video. That's exactly why we are here. What I generally do is I just open this blank canvas and I just sit in front of this canvas, okay? And I stare at the canvas as if we have a conversation going on. The canvas talks to me, I'm talking to the canvas, we take a moment, okay? I treat my canvas like a live object and I sit with it. While I sit with it, I can, when you squint, when you look at it, when you stare, your eyes will create some pictures on the canvas itself, and while it creates those pictures, it will give you an impression of how you want your final product to be. While your eyes is doing something for you, there is something going on in your back of your mind which says, okay, this could be somewhat there and maybe I want to tweak it a little bit. Kind of, you sit with the blank canvas itself for quite some time, some colors start emerging out of it. You may call it's your retina's problem because you're staring at it for some time. Yes, maybe, may not be, but for people who are quite creative, it is an advantage because you get to create something, right? Whether it is problem with your retina or whether it is the problem with the canvas or problem with the atmosphere, whatever it is. The canvas kind of gives you an idea of how you can go about with it, and it's kind of telling, hey, you know what, I want this painting on me. The canvas is wanting that painting on it, and you as an artist are providing it. And then ultimately, end of the day, you kind of fall in love with your own painting, right? So that piece becomes so personal to you because that is an inspiration that was created by the conversation between you and the canvas. And I love that process. Okay, so I just wanted to discuss this particular process with you guys today, and tell me how you felt about it, because you know what, this painting behind me, it's there for quite some time. I have painted this like a few years ago, probably 3 years ago maybe. And what happened was, I when I did this, I felt the joy of painting it. And the thing is, it's kind of, you see this, yeah. So uh, I call it that, you know, the joy, you know, the dance of joy. So this is more like the way a human being might dance when they're very joyful, you know, just lift your hands, jump around. And that's the kind of expression I had in my mind while I was doing it. And the more I did, the canvas started talking to me, saying, oh, you know what, I need a little bit tweak here, I need a little bit tweak there. But then on, whenever I sit in front of the canvas, there is some kind of a conversation going on. It sometimes happens that the canvas tells me I want to be a portrait. Sometimes it tells me I want to be a landscape. And when I think about landscape and portrait itself, you know, I'm not a good portrait artist. I have not dared to even try with my full effort, because the first time I tried, I miserably failed, and it gave me a fear of even going back to it, you know. And I hope some of you might resonate with this. While I should really take the courage to attempt it again and, you know, work on my skills, but the first time I looked at my own, I did a self-portrait. I took a mirror and I did a self-portrait on that. And I think I resembled somebody totally different, and I said, okay, that's it. I don't think I'm a good portrait artist, and I stopped. I did take some courses, I did try, but my heart didn't really imbibe into it. Yet I will take it as a challenge and definitely try in the future. But as of now, I do mostly oil painting, and recently I started on acrylics because I like the way abstract paintings can be created much faster on acrylics. So it gave me a quicker approach to really see what I'm producing. While once I get to know how it has manifested with my you know, the composition and the colors and the way it is working, when I get a grip of that, maybe I'll try the same with oils, because the oils work totally different. Mostly I do my landscapes on oils, but with my abstract I am trying mostly with acrylics. So that's how it is going about. And yes, this particular this particular post by Nicholas has really inspired me to take this thought forward to talk to you guys today about why a blank canvas and a conversation with a blank canvas can be quite inspirational for you to create very new things. Okay, so to recap, what we can do is just sit with a blank canvas for like 5 minutes, stare at it, squint your eyes, look into it, and just talk to this canvas straight. Ask, what do you want? How do you want to look? Do you want to dress up in blue today? Do you want to dress up in red? Do you want to dress up in green, yellow? What do you want? And the canvas will slowly start talking to you, and that day you will really understand all these inanimate things that are around can still be conversational if you turn out to be conversational with them. Yeah, I hope this episode was quite interesting for you to provoke a thought of how to talk to a canvas and create something quite new every time you do a painting. Yes. So yeah, and if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe it. There is a link to our group which is quite unique, and you can join it. It is Art Enthusiast Club. As you can see, there are a lot of people who love to paint and like to communicate. So this group is more a private group, and you can come there and let's see how we can help each other and grow. Yeah. So until next episode. So this is Priya Sophia Jogi signing off. Bye.